So I manifested him. He had one child with someone, and then he had another child with someone, and I manifested him back with 2 children under his belt. He wanted to have the third child with me, while saying if I was to follow whatever instructions he gave initially when we met, the second child wouldn't have happened. You see, this is the type of guy I manifested previously. Okay, so we all learn from our experience, don't we? Life circumstances. But that was completely just really a total disaster. I mean, I have blessed him in my meditations over the years again and again and again and again, because at some point I could not forgive him whatsoever. It's just like, I wish all these bad things happened to you. That didn't happen. That stopped in all my beautiful manifestations, because I truly bless this person's life experiences, just in divine ways. So I manifested him back, saying all these things I wanted him to say, and doing all these things I wanted him to do with me, but it just never worked out. And worked out the worst it could. One of the worst scenarios it could have worked out. He took my money, some of my money, maybe not a big amount, maybe not a small amount, just really depends on what is big amount to you, what is small amount to you. So that's that. However, I manifested him instantly once on the street. That was 4 months we were not in contact, and I talked about this story in previous videos, but I just, for refreshing your mind, because that was an instant manifestation, just literally manifested him on the street out of thin air. So but I would like to analyze what happened in my state then, so you know this is the possibility that you get to manifest your specific person. I'm not talking about your specific person is your divine selection, because that dude certainly has never been my divine selection to even begin with. However, I got to manifest him back multiple times, and so much so eventually I was like, you are definitely not my dream partner, not even close, like this big close, right? And I got to come into that realization and make the decision, the wise one, for myself, with the blessings sent his way. Okay, always wish others the best. The golden rule. Okay, so I manifested him back. This was the very last day, the New Year Eve. My phone, iPhone 6 or iPhone 4, I can't really remember. It was that long time ago. It broke down because of the steam in the hot shower. Okay, so it was the first day of the new year. I don't know what kind of phone fixing store would open. 9:30, I made a phone call to make sure I was not going to be at the store with their doors shut. So I made the call, and they told me it was possible to fix. They were only open for 2 hours. I was on my way. I took a train, 12 minutes. I was there. I was on the sidewalk of these busy streets where probably 4 laneways of like cars. They're just doing this, right? So I was on the side, and I had my jacket. Imagine this was a jacket. The sleeve was down. So one shoulder out, one shoulder up. So the reason, basically, you know, when you are obsessed, you're in this state, the reason I was even there was to fix my phone, like emergency. This is my emergency, because I just didn't want him to call me, but couldn't reach me, right? Because my phone was broken. So that was the story I was having on my mind. So I went there, and then about 2 minutes from the mall I was going to fix my phone at, I was crossing the street, and one shoulder down from the jacket. So I was like, oh, if he was to see me right now on the street with one shoulder like this, he would have thought some way that, you know, he would have thought, oh, this girl is not behaving, or whatever that even means, right? I get to wear sports bra on the street just like that, whatever the effing I want to do. And anyways, that was the thought, and that was, like, as silly as it sounded, there was a line running through my mind at that instant. I put the clothes up, look up and count. I quote the line, right? Look up and count. The fourth car is his car. Okay? From nowhere. Initially, as soon as I realized, that came to my awareness, I was like, I would be damned if that was the truth. So I looked up, and I started counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's tall. He's 188. And I had no idea when a guy is that tall and dark, even like 10 o'clock in the morning, it could be something that you can't really see properly, his face. So I was doing this with the cars like this. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't see this person's face. And he was looking my way. And our eyes locked, just like that. And he just pulled in front of me and rolled the window down, asking me, what are you doing here? And I was doing this the whole time. I couldn't believe what just happened. Instant manifestation. Okay? And I hopped in, awkward, but I hopped in, and it went to the place where it went to. The story kept unfolding until I decided this shit is never gonna work for me. Nope. So, I mind you, even after I called completely, there's no way I would ever be able to be with you. Have the money, keep the money. Nope, I just don't want to be with you. And mind you, he never had the intention, or in my perspective, in my perception, he never. Probably he really did. He was ready to pay the money back, and what kind of good dude is taking the girl he claims he likes, loves, or whatever that is, takes the money and run away. So, but anyways, I tried. I tried so many times to manifest him back, and manifested him back multiple times until I realized you're just not meant to have one more minute of my life that is spending on you here or in this 3D. So I had to make that decision. And this is why I am reinforcing on this channel is it does not matter how many synchronicities, how you feel you're supposed to, you guys are meant to. There is such a good indication to see. There are quite a few indications to see if this is your dream partner. First of all, you guys share the same values, right? Second of all, growth mind oriented. For me, growth. I'm all about growing, evolving. If that's not this person's priority, because that's my top 3 to 5 priorities, and just growth, evolving is just my thing. Never stop learning, never stop evolving, never stop growing. So that's that. And there's a lot of other information on the internet to make sure that you recognize this is actually the potential of this person has the potentials to be your dream partner. They value freedom. I personally value freedom. I don't believe in you lose this, you lose that. I believe in we have the shared values and shared vision in life. Always. You can be doing the opposite of what I do. You don't have to be into metaphysics to intensively study and apply this, apply that, and doing this. For me, I teach manifestations online. You don't have to do any of these, but you truly understand and you serve this higher energy. You know your ego is not going to come in and take control of everything, and that is really important to even form a good relationship with yourself. So, no mentioning to have a beautiful life with someone else that you claim you love. So manifesting your current specific person, do whatever you want. But for me, at this stage in my life, I'm not interested in anything that is not my divine selection. Because I intend, every time I intend, if this is not my divine selection, I'm not about it. It doesn't matter if it sparkles, with all these glitters, with all these shiny objects, or just seems so gorgeous and amazing on the outside, and I'm not with it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Materialistic stuff doesn't attract me. Good looks doesn't attract me. A whole bunch of money. You do this company, you do that company. No, I don't give a